25 subscribers, huh? You guys rock. Let's keep it going. All right, so a little zero turn action this afternoon. The Hustler SLD came out and did a little bit of work around the front of our property. This part of the property I keep a little bit shorter than the rest, and that's simply because it's very hilly. It kind of breaks down over the hill here. And the shorter I mow it, the worse it looks, really. So I keep it long. It was a little longer than I like to keep it, but it looks good right now. I'll probably hit it again in about a week, and it should clean up pretty good. But as I was mowing, I looked up and realized that we have a problem with this butternut tree. It is bifurcated about 6 feet off the ground, but half of it is dead and half of it is still living. So I'm gonna have to figure something out to do with it. I'll show you here real quick. So here we have the bifurcation about 6 to 8 feet off the ground. We have a dead side and a healthy side. But obviously the tree is looking a little bit rough. I actually noticed driving up the driveway, this is relatively new. Woodpeckers and all sorts of things are getting into it here, so we need to take care of this tree. Unfortunately, it's in a bad spot with electrical lines on one side and our fence on the other. But we'll get it down one way or another in a safe manner and move on. This cedar tree over here is pretty healthy, but you can see on this side nearest us, it's kind of splitting up, but the tree itself still looks pretty healthy, so we're going to leave that one. But this butternut tree, as beautiful as it is, it's probably about time to go. And then on the other side of Mr. Flagpole is a beautiful poplar tree. It's about 4 foot diameter at breast height, but it is doing fantastic, so we're going to keep that one around as long as we can and try to free up Old Faithful from that butternut tree while we're at it. So we should be in pretty good shape here pretty soon. So that's it for the mowing, and we'll go see what the family is up to. Okay, so the family's up in the barn. They're taking care of the animals. I think they brought Maple up. They're gonna take a gander at her, play around, see what they get into there. I'm gonna run into the garage here and stage some logs on the wood-mizer, but I need to look at something first. My wood-mizer is currently staged in this metal building behind me, but I do that everything on the property is done out of that garage. And the layout and the sawdust is really not ideal, but we can make it work for a while. I'd like to start planning a future sawmill shed. Not sure when we're gonna get to it, but I'd like to come up with a plan. And chickens are attacking behind me, but we're gonna ignore that and figure out how we're gonna do this sawmill shed. So if you have a sawmill, if you ran a sawmill, if you've ever been a part of one, let me know your thoughts. If you got to lay out a brand new sawmill shed, how would you do it? All right, so the last thing that I want to get done this evening is to go ahead and stage these logs, at least 1 or 2 of them, for the sawmill. So I just need to spin these guys around, and we should be in business the next chance we have to run it. I just got to work around this box blade. There we go. Should be able to just spin them right on the concrete, which is the nice thing about having the sawmill here on this smooth concrete. It makes moving the logs pretty easy. So we are stuck on this log. But I do need to start thinking about how I'm going to lay out a new sawmill shed. I haven't 100% decided yet. So I'm serious. If you have any suggestions, how would you do it? All right, so that one's lined up good. We can line up one more while we're at it. Call it good. I do like the size of this building, which has me leaning towards another 30 by 60 structure roughly. That's bark's ripping off. There we go. So another 30 by 60 is kind of what I have in mind. But I am not locked in. I figured the 30 by 60 would be more than I need for the actual sawmill. But I could also store some implements, store some lumber under there, a couple of items, get it out of the weather. If I'm going to build a roof, make it worth as much as I can. There we go. Now we're locked on. Colton's over here hanging out on his four-wheeler. Huh. And then we'll get this guy lined up. Bring our tractor back in. And we are in business the next time we want to run the mill, which is awesome. Oh, I might need to come this way a bit, but I'll handle that before I load it. Not a big deal. Some dirt on here I'll get off now. But all right, that's really all I had planned for today. Got some grass mowed. Took a look at the sawmill location outside and got some logs staged. So we're in pretty good shape today. Today is Monday for us. You guys will see this on Wednesday, I think. So if you're still around this late in the video, we should be friends. I think that's my new go-to. If you're sticking around this long, we have something in common. So appreciate you being here. Lots planned this week and the rest of this summer here. And we will catch you guys tomorrow on the next one.